Hey guys, welcome back, and I'm sorry it's been a while, but I've been on vacation and super busy with stuff, so I ordered a part and it finally came in, my power supply, which I think's the problem, so we'll find out. So I think the problem is the amount of amps it's able to output. So it's 12 volt, 20 amps. So as the power supply that I was using earlier, it was just like a regular 12 volt 1 amp power supply, so it's not providing enough amperage to get the stepper motor to turn. So I'm thinking that's the problem. If not, it'll definitely help. I took a look at the RepRap's site and here's what I found. Hey guys, I'm on the RepRap wiki ramps 1.4 page, and here's what I found on their page. So first off, when I looked on this page, I seen this. It's very close to the top. I seen this, the insulation related design flaw. I thought, oh, that must be my problem. I must have to do something with that. So I spent a lot of time researching that to no avail. It's really not a necessary problem. I did end up fixing it. So, but the real problem for it is actually down here. So it says connecting the power. So it says that reversing it's obviously bad, but right here it says make sure that the power supply can output 5 amps or greater. As I told you when we were at the other table, that it actually could only put 1 amp. So I'm thinking, well, if each motor is drawing maybe 1.5 amps, because you know you need 4 of them to run a 3D printer, I thought, well, 4 divided by 5 obviously get a little greater than 1. So I thought, well, it just must not have enough power. So I went ahead and ordered the power supply. I think that's why it's the problem. So let's go hook it up and see if that actually makes a difference. I'm back at the table, and I thought, well, I kind of want to be able to control it and turn it on and off. So I've got an old PC power supply here. So the only things I'm interested in are this, the power switch. So I can basically just plug it in with a regular cord, PC cord. So that'll work easier than having to just hotwire it. And then I've got 2 lengths of 12 gauge wire. So we should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead, take the switch off, and we'll see how that goes. So a lot's happened. I have the 2 pieces I need. I've got a couple wing nuts, and I stripped my 12 gauge wire into single wire, and that's about it. So the first step I need to do is I need to connect the positive to the positive. So I'm going to go ahead and use a wing nut to do that. First off, I'll just twist it a little bit just to get it started. Once I have it twisted, I'm going to go ahead and try the bigger wing nut. If the bigger one doesn't work, I'll try the smaller one. Alright, so I'm back. I've got the wire connected. So now I'm going to go ahead and label them. So I don't think I want it that close to the power supply, the on and off switch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of each of these wires and extend them, and then I'll use a crimp to go ahead and connect them. So I don't know, I'll give myself maybe 5 inches here, and I'll go ahead and cut those. Alright, so they are cut. Now I'm just going to go ahead and strip them. Alright, so I have them cut, and I'll use a couple crimp connectors to connect them to this braided wire. So since it's braided, it's going to be a little more difficult, but if I just twist them together, it should be fine. Alright, now that they're connected, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So these are all positive right here, and then it goes 3 negatives too. And these are the inputs right here. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and put the white one over on the right and the black one on the left. So I'll go ahead and do that and I'll be back. Alright, so I've got the ground extended. I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew all of these and then screw them back on. So I'll probably just go ahead and time lapse this. Alright, so I have that done. Now I just want to go ahead and test and make sure everything works, and then I can test the voltage output of everything. So I'll go ahead and get that set up, and we'll see if it works. Hey guys, welcome back. I've got the cord plugged in, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Alrighty, we've got a green light and the fan turned on. So I wasn't really expecting it not to turn on, but hey, you never know. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the positive and the ground are common. And alright, it's reading 11.93 volts. And it's supposed to output 12, so that is very close. So I would say it works. Let's go ahead, hook it up to the printer and control board, and we'll go ahead and check it out and see if it actually helps the stepper motor move. So I hope this is the problem. So we'll go ahead and check it out, and I'll get everything set up. Hey guys, we're over here and we've got the power supply hooked up. So all I need to do is connect it to our port and the 4 wires. So these two are going to be common and these two are going to be hot. So I'm not going to curl them for now. I just want to see if it works. So I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew those, stick them in here, screw this down, and I'll go ahead and time lapse me doing that. So catch you guys in a little bit. So I'm connected. I'm going to go ahead and try to move my x-axis here. So I'm going to go to manual control and X. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But it's making some weird noises, and it's not turning. Alright, I went ahead and shut it off. I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and check the voltage and see if that's the problem. So I'll do that. Hey guys, after I tested the voltage, I realized the voltage was not a problem. I actually went ahead and tested it back here, and it went ahead and tested 12 volts. So I thought, well, I know it has to be something from the power supply on. I know it's not the drivers because I got those, so it has to either be the board or the stepper motors themselves. So what I did to find that out is I actually created a driver, and I actually tested the motors themselves and they worked. So I thought, alright, I know it has to be the board then. Somewhere, somehow it has to be the board. Well, what it turned out to be was the polyfuses. So the polyfuses apparently blew. I don't know how they blew, but apparently they did. I just soldered a wire in between them to connect the fuse, and it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect her up. Alright, I have the motor all connected and put back together. I had it tore apart for testing purposes. I have Repetier host. I'm gonna go ahead and connect, and see an orange light flashing there, so it's connected. I'm gonna go to manual control. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the power supply on. Alright, it turned on. And I'm going to go ahead and move the x-axis over a little bit. There we go, it moved. Perfect. So I know that it's not set to the right steps per millimeter. I know that. But I can go ahead and configure that in the firmware later. Right now I just want to test the axes. So now I know for sure we fixed the stepper motor problem. Also, I don't know if this was any of the problems, but I put in arches between the pins here. I don't know if you guys can see them right here, but you had to stick those on, and I wonder if that played a part in it also. I don't know for sure, but I'm excited about this. Sorry for the bit of impromptu, but I just found out tonight and I don't have much time, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.